Hello and good evening, everyone. My name is Ty Lachelle, and I am with HS Support LLC, and I work on the Arise platform as I have a remote call center. I'm first going to share with you ways that you could possibly contact me so that after I'm finished this video, if you want to reach me, you'll know where to do so. I'm also going to drop it down in the comment section after this session is over. If you're having trouble hearing me or seeing me or anything, please drop those comments down in the comment section as well. Again, my name is Tyler Shell of HS Support LLC, and you can contact me by email at hssvirtual@hstaffingsupport.com. So hssvirtual@hstaffingsupport.com. I do have a website. It's located at www.hstaffingsupport.com, and you can reach me by phone at 888-838-5853. Okay, so um, that's pretty much how you can contact me. This session is going to be for people who want to work from home and you want a full-time job, you want an income stream, but you want the work from home privileges. These privileges would be such as staying at home, being able to move and flex around your schedule, um, having less overhead for your employment, not having to commute, um, being able to work in your pajamas. Not very many people do, though, but some people, they kind of like the sound of that initially, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to start wanting to dress the part because you will end up having to do stuff like this, making a video information or informative to get the word out about what it is that you're doing. So most times you're not probably going to want to be in pajamas. However, you do have that possibility. So I want to speak this evening to the stay-at-home parents, military dependents, single parents, college students, retirees, if you've been laid off, or maybe you're a divorcee. Whatever the situation is, you're interested and your imagination has been piqued about working from home. So I'm here to talk with you. This is going to be a quick, like 15-minute, no more than 20-minute video. And I will just be out of your way. Um, the differences between working from home and having an employer, again, working from home, you can set your own hours. You'll be able to attend family functions or events. You'll have that low overhead and then no commuting. Getting into your car, no getting into heavy traffic, getting gas, maintenance, less car maintenance, yada, yada, yada. You're working for an employer, you have a set schedule, have to adhere to an attendance policy, you have to adhere to a dress code, you're under management, a supervisor, a manager, several steps of people you got to go through. You have paid time off limitations for your family events. So you may or may not be able to attend these events. And then next, I want to talk to you.
How's everybody doing today?
Hang on one second, you guys.
Sorry you're feeling bad.
Give me 1 second, you guys. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I do apologize for that. Um, so again, we are talking about. So we just finished the information. We just finished the information about reasons why you'll work from home versus an employer. So I want to appeal to all of those people, all of those individuals, and I'm just going to give you a quick, brief overview. Okay, the registration process. I want to go over that. Um, First, that you're going to be an independent contractor, meaning that you would not be my employer as a service professional under HS support. You would be an independent contractor, so you're not going to be my employer. You'll be a independent contractor, meaning that you will be responsible for taking out your own taxes and making sure that you file for your IRS at tax time and that have you, and that you're paying your taxes properly. I will be responsible for giving you a statement of work. A statement of work is going to explain to you what it is that you're responsible for, what it is that I'm responsible for, and what it is that Arise will be responsible for, and the different client that you may choose to work with. We're going to go over direct deposit form because I will be direct depositing through Square. So you'll need to have a business account. You'll need to fill out a W-9 form. And then you'll also have to do an affidavit of identification. Because it is remote call center, you'll have to pretty much kind of do an identity or a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a notarization saying that this is me. Here's a picture of me. This is me. Okay. Let's see. Um, so some of the services that I'll provide for you, being your IBO or your independent business owner that you work under, will I'll help you with a form that you'll be able to put your weekly work schedule on. So I'll give you a form, a template that you just simply fill in the hours that you select. Again, I will be helping you with the 1099 tax information. I'll give you kind of the basics, um, best practices, suggestions. It's up to you to research that, see a tax professional if you wish, just for your own personal clarification, which we suggest is the best practice to see a tax professional. And then also, I'll give you a client system job aid, something to help you do the basics about getting set up and getting into certain systems. And then also, from time to time, I'm going to be having meetings via Zoom, maybe WebEx. There's free conference calls, Skype, and then also here over on YouTube, I'll load up some trainings as well. And then we can also schedule some unscheduled time for guidance, direction, or solving problems, etc. Basically, if you have any needs, if you run into any problems or any issues, please reach out to me via the ways that I explained to you at the very beginning of this video: email, phone, or message, Facebook Messenger. My cell phone, you have access to that as well once you sign on as an independent contractor. You'll get my cell phone as well. I'll have that, especially when you're going through certifications. You might need to reach out to me, like emergency wise, like maybe the system is down and you want to let me know, hey, I'm supposed to I have hours selected, but the system is down or the power's out, etc., etc. And if there's anything that I know by way of shortcuts to help you get back online faster, I'll certainly share those items with you. Thank you so much again for stopping by. Really, really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to sit and chat with me. Okay, next, there's some required equipment. And let me see. I'm just going to briefly touch over the basics. You'll need a laptop, desktop, or Mac computer, a computer monitor. Your operating system needs to be Windows 10. and Windows 7 is no longer allowed, like as of maybe 3 or 4 days ago. Um, your computer will need to be hard wired into the internet, so it can't be wireless internet. Your hard drive needs to be 2.8 or more gigahertz. Um, it cannot be Atom, Celeron, Pentium, or Opteron processors. Those are not permitted. Memory needs to be at least 4 gigabytes, and you need a computer keyboard or mouse if you have a desktop, of course. If you have a laptop, of course, all that is kind of all in one. I said hardwired. Internet software needs to be Internet Explorer 8, 9, 10, or 11, Windows 8 or 10. You can use Google Chrome. Mozilla Firefox is on there as well. You need a computer virus protection, or most systems might come with that Microsoft Security Essentials, or well, that was on Windows 7, so nix that. Windows Defender, or for Windows 8 or 10. So Windows Defender, or I use Avast. Free system, works fine, works perfect for our needs and purposes. And you need a noise canceling headset that has the microphone on it. Um, there'll be several pictures of that on the information that you received about the required equipment. You'll need a computer desk or chair and office space. Now, all of those things are kind of minimums. However, there have been people that started with just their laptop. They might have been having their laptop on the floor, or maybe they had one of those little tray caddies that you might normally eat off of. They've used that for their laptop, and they've worked off of that and sat on the floor or a crate or whatever you need to do to get started, the minimums. And then, as you grow, you build. As you grow, you build till you get to where it is that you need to be more comfortable. So that's kind of some of the basics about being a service professional. I'm going to mention some of the nicknames for some of the Fortune 500 companies that we might have access to. There's a retail pharmacy, there's a bed and breakfast, there's a book supply, we have cable customers, we have cruise customers, we have resort reservation customers, tax clients, we have roadside assistance people, there's home services, upscale department stores, sporting goods, household supplies, utility companies. Um, I think we have some health companies. So you guys, that runs the gamut of Fortune 500 companies that we'll have access to. Can't get into the names for non-disclosure agreements. Once you come on board, you'll have access and you'll actually know the names of the companies and their information as far as getting started, their requirements, like in intricate details, etc., etc. So if you want to get started, if you're interested, I piqued your interest and you want to know what's next, okay, I'll need you to complete an application, create an Arise profile on the Arise website. I'll need you to review and sign the agreements. It's going to walk you through all of those processes. Then I'll get a message, and then I will finalize or accept you for HS support, and then you'll have access to the list of available work from home job opportunities. You'll need to review those opportunity announcements and then decide which one of the clients you want to do a certification for, certification training, so that you'll know what it is that you're going to be required to do for that client. Certification course is online. You'll have a live instructor. They're usually from 2 to 4 hours a day, lasts about 4 to 6 weeks long. It consists of daily self-paced homework, quizzes, weekly tests, and a midterm exam, final exam. Not necessarily in that order. Just depends on the client. In certification, you'll do live calls where you will practice. Basically, in order to get you practice so that you'll be comfortable, so that way once you start servicing, you'll be able to handle your business. You can only take one course at a time. The class dates cannot overlap. And then each client has different certification times. They'll be listed in their information. Let's see. I'm trying to go through this and not hold you long. I wanted to do a quick 10 to 20-minute session, and you're welcome to inbox me, message me, call me, email me. Let me know if you need any further information. I'm going to drop the links down in the comment section so that you can go ahead and go straight to the Arise system and create a profile, and follow the steps. The rates of pay will vary based off of the client, ranges anywhere from between $8 to 11, upwards of $15 an hour. Rates between $12 and $15 an hour. You tend to earn those through the performance metrics, any incentives that they give you in addition to the base rate. Some positions consist of upselling or soft sales, depending on if you are in sales or if you're just regular customer service or tech support. You might have some soft sales to utilize. And then you're paid by the interval. Intervals are 30 minutes, and you can also be per call or per after call time, like the time that you don't waste being in between calls, basically. Some of those are different incentives that they will offer you. Okay, and let's see. They will do um, background checks for you. The fee for background checks is usually around $9.99. That's that initial background check. And then there are also background checks that are part of the registration process for the clients. Those are mandatory as well, and they are usually included in whatever it is the certification fee ends up being. Upon choosing the client to service, additional background checks may be performed by the client. Drug screens are also done. They may be required. Not all of the clients have drug screens. There are a few that do not do drug screens. The majority of them do. Let's see. And just to wrap this up, I'm going to reel it in. As a independent contractor, you're not eligible for unemployment benefits. You're categorized as being self-employed. So you don't get any unemployment benefits. You are an independent contractor. You're self-employed. You run your own business. HS support does not offer medical, dental, vacation, or retirement. Again, we do not offer medical, dental, vacation, or retirement. And then also, no taxes are taken out of your payroll. You are responsible for taking out taxes, and you're not paid during the certification course. Again, you're not paid during the certification course. I think the only other thing I might have missed was there are some places that are not serviced. Maryland is one. I know Wisconsin. There's some states that are not serviced, and I'll drop those down in the comment section as well. Again, you all, I thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for giving me just a moment of your time out of your day. And again, this is HS Support within a service professional informational session for the Arise platform. Thank you so much. And again, contact information or next step information will be down in the comment section. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm waving. I say thank you, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.